Today, I want to talk about food and willpower because if you're anything like me, you've been taught that sticking to a certain way of eating is strictly about discipline. That if you were stronger or more disciplined, that you wouldn't snack. If you had just a little bit more willpower, you wouldn't eat late at night. And when you don't stick to the plan, it feels like a moral failing. Is this sounding at all familiar right now? Or is this the thought process that goes through your head too? So here's the truth of it though, is that food choices aren't only about willpower and discipline and all of that. Your body's physiology plays a massive role in this process, in when and why you want to eat. And one of the biggest factors is your circadian rhythm. And that's the thing that it's your body's natural clock. It tells you when to go to sleep and when to wake up and all that stuff. But what we don't give it credit for typically is that it also impacts our appetite. So when we eat at the same time every day, our body literally comes to expect it. It learns that pattern and we've trained it to anticipate food at certain times. And here's, to me anyways, the wild part is that when your body is expecting food, it starts preparing. Your digestive system gets to work before you've even taken your first bite. It's releasing enzymes, your hormones are shifting, even your saliva changes in anticipation of this food that it thinks you are about to eat. So when you've been having a snack every day at 3 p.m. like clockwork, and then suddenly, because of this new diet that you're on, you decide you're going to cut out that 3 p.m. snack, your body doesn't just shrug its shoulders and, metaphorical shoulders and move on. It starts sending hunger signals because that's what you've trained it to do. And this is why changing your eating habits can feel so hard. It's not just about resisting the temptation of a snack and flexing your willpower muscles. It's because your body is literally working against your efforts in the beginning of this change process. You've trained it to expect food at certain times, and now you're trying to retrain it. And that takes time, which is what none of us want to hear. But the next time that you are beating yourself up for struggling with that change, remember that it is not a moral failure. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not weak. You are a human, and your body is doing exactly what it was trained and designed, for that matter, to do. The key is to recognize it, and then you can start using it to your advantage. Instead of trying to overhaul everything all at once, start small. Pretty crazy advice coming from me, right? But you can adjust your eating schedule gradually, 15 minutes at a time. You can replace that snack that you're trying to eliminate with a different activity so you can give your brain and your body a different cue. You can also give yourself grace during that adjustment period because your physiology needs time to catch up to what your mind is telling it. And again, knowing this, it changes the strategy because it starts shifting the conversation from, oh, I have no willpower, to I'm retraining my body and it's going to take a little bit of time. And when you approach it that way, you'll find it way easier to stick with the changes because you stop fighting those feelings of shame. And instead, you just start working with your physiology, your body's natural processes. And it makes it so much easier to change, but also to give that change the time it needs to work. So that is today's daily bit of fit. Take it and run or walk or stretch. Just go move. That's it for today's daily bit of fit. I'm Coach Mack from Running with Bacon, reminding you that small steps really do add up. Make sure to follow or subscribe so you never miss a bit. And if today's episode hit home, send it to a friend who might need it too. And if you ever want a quick pep talk tailored just for you, DM me on Instagram because I'm always happy to send some encouragement your way. You can find more support and my health coaching resources at runningwithbacon.com or come hang with me on Instagram for some healthy fun. Until next time, keep taking those small steps because you don't need a perfect plan, just a consistent one.